Hello everyone and welcome back to AustinPlays Gaming, where today we are talking about who are the best healers in Marvel Rivals. We've obviously got a wide array of healers nowadays with the likes of Ultron and some said leaked new heroes. So right now let's talk about the meta and the 3 characters that I think are the best healers in Marvel Rivals as of Season 3.5 before Season 4. When it comes to healers in Marvel Rivals, Luna Snow is in a league of her own. She's not just a healer who sits in the back, she's very versatile, mobile, and can completely change the pace in a fight and in a whole game. Luna Snow's kit is built around her duality, both fire and ice. Her healing is tied in with her Ice Song abilities, letting her restore teammates' health in a wide area while keeping herself safe. Unlike other supports that rely on single target healing, Luna can sustain multiple allies at once, making her a clutch character in teammates' fights. Her second aspect, which is her fire, deals more with the damage aspect. Her fire dance deals with the damage by building up energy for her heals, which means she never feels useless even when the team doesn't need a constant healing. It is this balance and offense and sustainability that makes her such a standout character. Her playstyle rewards awareness. You can't just spam heals, but you have to rotate between offense and support. Often this is a concept lost on most healers and people that have the ability to heal and protect and damage at the same time. Positioning is very key as well. When you're in a swarm of your team, that's when you probably use the ice abilities, because then you'll target more than your just yourself in terms of your teammates. When you enter the fire, you can draw in your teammates for them to fight back, and so can you. Luna works best slightly behind the front line, where she can see the fight unfold but still pressure enemies. She also has a great mobility tools that let her reposition when focus fire, and also she's very quick to change her position, which means she isn't a free pick like some healers. Overall, Luna Snow isn't just a healer, she's a game changer. She keeps her team alive in clutch moments, pressures enemies with solid DPS and damage. In a meta where sustain and team coordination win games, Luna is easily one of the most valuable picks in Marvel Rivals. Not only just now, but she has been one of the most versatile and easy and one of the best healers in Marvel Rivals since this game has come out. She's both had nerfs and buffs, which make her one of the best characters overall, because she's very impactful with every push and still as top of the roster. Now, when we talk about another strong healer in Marvel Rivals, Mantis is always in the conversation. She was always backtracked as a character at the very beginning, but I don't actually understand why. People said she was so bad, so I never really used her until very recently. But she isn't just a background character, she's a force that keeps her team alive while shutting down enemies at a perfect time. She is the combination of a very fierce DPS with the ability to heal herself and her teammates at any given point, and stun abilities. This is all you can really ask for in a healer. Someone that can take on a vanguard like Thor and Venom all by themselves. Now that's a character you want to consider. Mantis's toolkit is built entirely around her keeping her team in the fight. In her voice lines, that is kind of the whole idea. Her primary ability lets her channel healing over time. It's consistent, reliable, and doesn't just patch up one teammate, but can keep multiple allies alive when fights drag out. But what really sets her apart is her crowd control. Her empathic stun ability interrupts key enemy plays, say an Iron Fist that is in the midst of multi-punching. You can sedate them and then obviously stun them, which then you can get your hits in, and if you get double headshots, they're dead. This creates openings for your team, and then you can swing into a fight, and it makes it a lot more easier and sustainable. Most healers are all about sustainability, obviously, but Mantis adds disruption to the mix, making her both supportive and defensive at the same time. Mantis thrives when she's with her team, and she's never isolated. She's not a lone wolf healer, she's the strongest by far, and she's right behind the front line, constantly pumping heals while watching for the moment that lock down an enemy carry. I think with this character's patience is key, but if you're not that patient, go for the DPS. I think if you're a bit impatient, you'll probably lean toward the damage, but healing obviously is still the main key. Good Mantis players don't blow their stun early, they wait until the enemies try to dive the backline, then flip the fight by shutting them down. And because her healing is steady rather than bursty, some positioning is smarter than others, and awareness are essential to get the most out of her kit. Again, Mantis is more than just a healer, she's a controller and a damage by far. She gives your team both the sustain to survive extended battles and the utility to shut down high value targets such as Iron Fist and other brawlers like Black Panther. In coordinated play, that combination is incredibly powerful. Whether you're trying to keep your tanks alive during a push or stop an enemy assassin in their tracks, Mantis delivers, and that's why she stands out as the best healer in Marvel Rivals, I would say, to date. Lastly, when people think of Ultron, when he came out, he was not considered the best healer. He was considered more of a range DPS, but not a great DPS. But they have improved him since then, and arguably is one of the best healers when you know how to play him. He is very technical. He also is one of the best healers in the game, combining sustain with pressure like one also can. He is also one of the best healers in the game, combining sustain with pressure like no one else can other than Mantis. Ultron's healing kit is tied directly to his drones. His support drones can latch onto teammates up to 3, steadily restoring their health while they stay in the fight. Unlike some healers who need to stand still and channel Ultron's healing, he has to be mobile quite a bit, which is why he's also a flight character. His drones do the work while he frees to reposition or deal damage or heal himself. On top of that, his ultimate turns the battlefield zone into a zone of control. He can both heal and damage at the same time, while flooding the area with drones that not only damages enemies, but also repairs allies. It creates these massive swing moments that where your team feels unkillable. Ultron's playstyle is very unique because he isn't a passive backline healer. He plays best in the mid line, close enough to support his tanks, but also free to put pressure on an enemy DPS. His drones allow him to multitask, healing allies while poking at enemies or zoning with tech abilities. You also have to remember he has infinite range, so he can do this from any distance as long as they're visible. The key to mastering Ultron is balance. You can't tunnel vision or on damage, but you also can't just sit in the back healing. The best Ultron players constantly shift roles, offense 1 second, sustain the next, and that sort of versatility makes him the hard to counter. Ultron is more of a hybrid support who shapes the flow of the game depending on the scenario. He can sustain his team through long fights, punish enemy missteps, and control entire areas with his drone. In coordinated play, that flexibility is game-changing. Ultron isn't just about patching up wounds, he's dictating the pace of the battle, whether it goes quick or fast, if you know how to use him. And that's why I think he deserves the recognition as one of the best healers in Marvel Rivals. But everyone, that is the end of today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe and comment what else you would like to see on the channel. And without further ado, hope you have an amazing day as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
Yeah.